Hello and welcome back to the Lynn Lowdown. I'm Danny Vittori, and today we're here to talk about the Juneteenth celebration with the North Shore Juneteenth Association President, Nicole McClain. Thanks for joining us today.
Hello, Danny, once again. Thanks for having me on. Yeah. Nice to see you.
You too. You're becoming a regular. This is fun.
Here I am.
So, yeah. So the celebration this year, can you tell a little bit about the when and where of it all?
Yeah, so we are going to be having our celebration in that little corner where the Lynn Museum is, and also the Frederick Douglass Park. It will be outside. That is the hope, because in the last 2 years it had to be brought inside because of rain. So we're hoping that we will have it outside. So the Frederick Douglass Park will be activated, and the lawn at the Lynn Museum will be activated, as well as the foyer that they have there before you go inside the museum. We will also have some vendors inside of the museum and a cool archiving workshop that someone from Northeastern, Victoria Day and Cabria Baumgartner, who is a historian on the North Shore. They're providing us a workshop where people can learn how to keep their sentimental items like pictures stored properly, any kinds of letters that you might have from your family or friends that you want to keep and store them properly. So they're going to give a workshop on how to secure your memories and, you know, your stories from historical archives that you might have in your home. So I think that's really awesome.
That is cool. I could use that.
Right. Come on to the workshop. It's going to start at 2:30 during the Juneteenth celebration, which is June 22nd, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And
can you talk a little bit about the significance of the history of the event?
Oh, absolutely. So the Juneteenth holiday commemorates the ending of slavery in the United States for Black Americans. So the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863, and then in Galveston, Texas, the word didn't reach them until 1865. And there was also enslavers that were moving deeper south to escape the reach of the information. So they didn't want to let their enslaved people go. They knew of the 1863 signing of the document, but in order to keep their people enslaved a little bit longer, they kept on moving deeper south, where the information hadn't been received yet. So by the time that information got to Galveston, Texas, there was 250,000 enslaved Black Americans in that town who heard of their freedom 2 years after that proclamation was signed. So that's why the celebration of Juneteenth is so important, because it's not just Galveston, Texas that was informed, but also those enslaved that were being moved deeper and deeper south. You know, so people from enslaved Black Americans from all over the United States basically celebrate this holiday because, you know, we're not free until everyone is free. So, yeah, so that's when they heard of their freedom. And even that day, they weren't able to, everybody wasn't able to exercise that freedom because they were like ridiculed and punished and all of that, because they were trying to exercise their freedom. So the first Juneteenth celebration didn't happen until 1867. So yeah, it's a very important holiday.
And the community as a whole, what do you hope that they take away from this event? You hope they learn?
Yeah, I hope they're able to see some positive images of Black American culture, because I know there's a lot of stereotypical images out there about who Black Americans are and what Black Americans represent. So I'm hoping that they go away knowing that, you know, Black Americans have contributed positively to the American culture, and that they have some fun. They eat some soul food. We got soul food that's going to be there that we're giving out for free. First come, first serve on the soul food. It might not stay around, so if you come late, you might not get the soul food, but it will be, we'll start passing that out at noontime. So you'll have a little bit of collard greens, some baked macaroni and cheese, and that's being provided by A Taste of May. We purchased his catering services. Brandon Bing, he is also a Lynn native, so he's going to be doing the food for us. And then we're going to have some song, some dance, some poetry. It's going to be a very good, hopefully lively. We have a DJ as well playing music, so it's going to be a lively event.
You just answered my next question about entertainment, but you're already on it. You knew what I was going to say.
We have some dancers from Boston Afrobeats. They're going to be coming down. We have singing from One of a Kind. They do covers of R&B music. They're going to be there. We have Michelle La Poetica. She's going to be providing some spoken word. So it's going to be a great event. Yeah.
Well, it all sounds awesome and very cool. And this is a quick interview today, but thank you for coming on to talk about it.
All right, and thank you so much for having me.
Of course, anytime. And once again, I'm Danny Vittori. This has been the Lynn Lowdown, and we'll see you next time with more guests.